I wanted to share something with you that I think will help you learn and ingrain things even better. A couple months ago, I was at my uncle's house, and my uncle's girlfriend kept telling me about a book on sales that I had to read. So she gave me the book, and as they were talking amongst themselves, I went through it and handed it back to her. And she said, no, you can keep it. Go through it and then give it back to me when you're done. I said, thank you. I'm already done with it. Now, if you've made it this far in the course, this shouldn't be a surprise to you because I did it using everything we've talked about until now. You see, the first 30 or 40 pages of the book was just the author telling his story and talking about why sales is so important according to him. So after a quick preview, I just skipped that whole section. And in the book, there were really only 6 important points. The first one being the biggest mistake most people make with sales, and the other 5 being his 5-step selling system. But anyway, she didn't believe me, so she said, okay, tell me what you learned. So I told her about the biggest mistake most people make with sales and about the 5-step selling system. And then I remembered something. In college, when I wanted to learn something, I would talk about it out loud. I'd actually pretend like I was teaching what I was trying to learn to someone sitting in the room. And when I would do it out loud, I'd really get it in my mind. I'd really understand it deeply, and I would remember it. I remember another time I wanted to learn about economics, so I got an audiobook on economics and listened to it in the car. And since it was pretty technical, every time I went through something that had a lot to it, I would pause it and then talk about it out loud in my own words, again as if I were teaching it to someone. And that's exactly what I was doing with my uncle's girlfriend as well. And the thing is, when you do that, you learn it a lot better. So in addition to everything we've talked about so far, another thing that you may want to do is when you're done with a book, or maybe after every reading session, or if you don't want to do that, maybe if you're listening to something pretty technical as an audiobook, what you can do is just stop for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and say it out loud in your own words. I think if you do this, it will help you really get the information and understand it on an even deeper level.